If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
A vigil tonight to remember the 26-year-old woman murdered and dismembered and then found in a park in Brooklyn. As Brandy Odom's friends and family grieve, New York cops frantically try to find the killer who did this to her and figure out why it happened. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim live at the park in Canarsie with the story. Stefan.
Well, Bill, this community is in pain and they are angry. And they want to remind you, whoever did this is still out there.
Whoever done this shall be brought to justice.
The mother of the woman whose dismembered body was found in Canarsie Park, hurting tonight. But with a crime this gruesome, after the pain comes the rage.
She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this kind of pain that you took her through. She didn't deserve it.
Joining her at the scene of the inexplicable discovery earlier this week, nearly 100 loved ones, filling the place where 26-year-old Brandy Odom's remains were found, and they're reminding this city.
There's a monster roaming our streets.
They say whoever did this is not a human being. In their words, not even a common animal. Robert Newman is Odom's cousin.
Don't make no sense. I don't even know who would do some shit like this. That's crazy.
Moms are suffering. Our community is suffering.
Every time a child will walk past this park, they're going to recall this.
The medical examiner has yet to determine the cause of death. This, as police say, there is hope.
Right now it's an ongoing active investigation. Our detectives are following up on numerous leads.
As long as this person is still on the street, our daughters are still in jeopardy.
Now, police are now offering a $10,000 reward for information that may lead to an arrest. This community and this family now hoping that will be enough to provide some answers on what is a dark mystery here in Brooklyn.
April 2018, 26-year-old Brandy Odom is laying asleep in her pimp's apartment. While she's in the bedroom asleep, the pimp walks inside the room, places his bare hands across her throat, and chokes her to death. After she dies, he leaves the room, makes sure that she is dead, then drags her body to the bathroom. Inside the bathroom, he has an electric saw. I'm not talking about one of them little demonstrations. I'm talking about one of them big boys. Yeah, a big electric saw. What does he do with the electric saw, hood educated? Why he got that in the bathroom? Let me tell you. The first thing he does is he beheads Brandy. Cut her head off. Next, arm, leg. He cuts off all her limbs. Puts her limb in heavy-duty black garbage bags. Put the torso in the same garbage bag, but in a suitcase. Takes the body parts to a park, and him and another prostitute who goes by the name of Adele Anderson takes her body parts to a park and then scatter them into the garbage cans all throughout the park in Brooklyn, New York. Cold-blooded demonstration. The next day, a woman who was walking her dog through the park, something that she does all the time, noticed these big black garbage bags in the garbage. Calls the police, comes to find out these are the body parts of the missing Brandy Odom. Cold-blooded demonstration. But why, hood educated? Why would a pimp kill his prostitute? We know the game, hood educated. We ain't that lame related. We know that a pimp need a prostitute to make his money and things like that. Why would he kill his prostitute? Now, before I proceed, allow me to say rest in peace to Brandy Odom. We want to extend our prayers to her family. If she have any kids and things like that, we want to extend our condolences to her family because this is just pathetic. Now, getting back to the story. I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering, saying, hey, hood educated, why would he do that if that's his prostitute? Pimps usually don't kill they prostitutes. Well, word on the street was that she was about to run off with some money and stuff like that, that she got hold of another pimp and she was about to run off, and that he choked her, accidentally killing her. Word on the street is that Corey was a gorilla pimp. Yeah, Corey Martin was a gorilla pimp, and he liked beating on his women. If y'all know what the gorilla pimps is, they like beating on them. They saying that he was one of them. But the hood-educated lie detector test has determined that both of those are lies. Here it is, Corey Martin and Adele placed a $200,000 life insurance policy on Brandy Odom. The cold-blooded part about the whole ordeal is that Brandy didn't even know that they was doing this. They doing all this behind her back. They stole her identity, put the life insurance policies on her, and was paying the policies by debit card and Western Union. So here it is, the insurance company believing that Brandy Odom has put a life insurance policy on herself and made the beneficiaries Adele Anderson and Corey Martin. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. They really believed in their mind that after killing Brandy, that they was going to collect $200,000. Nah, it didn't go like that though. Because after the death, Corey, he gonna send Adele off. Hey, go try to collect the death benefits on that life insurance policy, right? Insurance companies are not dumb, y'all. They not stupid. As soon as they got to doing the math and putting things together, the insurance company said, no, hold on, wait, we're going to pay, but hold on, let's do a thorough investigation first. We're going to send this to the New York Police Department. After they sent it to the New York Police Department, the New York Police, they looked at it and they enlisted the FBI. Oh, yeah. Anything with them FBI, ATF, DEA and all, you don't want to hear none of that. No, you don't want to hear none of that if you're a well-rounded criminal. No, you don't want to hear that. So they enlisted the FBI. Once the FBI got a hold of the demonstration, guess what they do? They go snatch up Adele Anderson. Come here. You come in here. Let us holler at you for a minute. And y'all know what she did. She told the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and broke the whole demonstration down to the FBI as far as how they planned it. She even told the FBI that they was watching the first 48 and all type of documentaries of how to get away with murder and everything, while the whole time Brandy is around them. Cold-blooded demonstration. I am glad to report to y'all that Corey Martin was convicted of murder and murder for hire, and he faces a mandatory life sentence in federal prison. Adele has pled guilty for murder for hire and identity theft. I don't believe she's going to be getting off light, but she did testify for the prosecution, so she will be receiving some type of leniency. But look, they killed that girl for nothing. They killed her for nothing. I'm talking about they didn't get no money. They didn't collect that $200,000. But they gonna be called and collect from the federal institution though. They definitely gonna be doing that. But they ain't collect no money. All that planning and thinking for nothing but a life sentence in a federal penitentiary. Look, allow me to say something. Brothers, get your daughters. Come on, man. Get your daughters. You don't want your daughters running up or coming across a dirt bag like Corey Martin. You don't want that. Here it is. This woman right here, 26 years old, trusted this man. Trusted him so much to the point where she would go sell her body and bring him back all the money. And the whole time that she's with him from 2017, he's sitting back like this with the other prostitute plotting on how they gonna kill her and collect insurance money. Understand something, brothers and sisters. You are not exempt from this. If your daughter is out there playing in them streets and liking these bad boys and all that old type of stuff, this can easily be you. Her mother, her father, her family members, grandparents, kids never would have thought in a million years that their daughter would be dismembered by a pimp. These are the guys that we warn our daughters against. Nah, don't talk to him. He'll do you like this. But somehow he captivated her mentally and got her. And she didn't even know that the whole time he was plotting to kill her. And he did. So for all you brothers and sisters, go get your daughters. Go get them. Love on them. Let them know, look, you are respected. You are loved. You don't have to do this type of stuff. This right here is a dead end. You don't want to be wrapped involved in none of this type of stuff. Get your daughters. Women, allow these men to get their daughters. Men, allow these women to get... Come on, y'all. Because somewhere, somehow, something went wrong. I'm not trying to blame the family or nothing like that. But somehow, somewhere, something ain't go right. And I'm talking about that could have easily been corrected. Hey, look, come on now. Come with all this, stop all that. But again, we do have children that think that they grown, they think that they know everything, and they will just run off. I gotta be 100, y'all. We do, these kids nowadays, and even back in the days, you got kids that just don't care. And sometimes they gotta learn the hard way. And a lot of the times, that learning lesson be the end lesson. This is Hood Educated, not Lane Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.